Favorite part of the date?
Seeing her walk from the very, very top of the stairs, I broke down.
And that's what I want.
She got her wish.
I think just
Unintentional.
And it wasn't hard.
No.
It was pretty cool.
I
I
couldn't
think
even.
he's cried more than I did.
I couldn't even blame it on the sun because it wasn't sunny.
Where you met?
Missouri Western.
We met at Missouri Western State
And
University.
I'd seen her out at a local social, we'll call it a social gathering.
Bar? Party?
I
No.
didn't party, and I
No.
didn't party freshman year, actually.
Social gathering. We'll leave it at that.
I was the good Griff.
And I'd seen her from afar.
I didn't know. I never
I'd
saw.
asked people who she was,
This is the first time I'm hearing this.
and a couple days later, I found her on Facebook. It sounds kind of weird, but she accepted it, and I had messaged her.
And immediately he messaged me saying, "Hey," or something like that. I still have
Hey.
messages in my, and yeah.
I mean, it was that
And it
weird.
was at like 11 o'clock at night.
Hey,
Your response was it, hey?
I saw that he was a baseball player. I don't think I had ever seen him before, but I was like, oh, he's a baseball player. I'm a soccer player. We'll kind of have the same mutual lifestyle and stuff. Like, oh, I'll talk to him.
We got to talking, and we realized that we had a lot in common. And
Well, our first time we ever hung out, I don't think we said more than 3 words to each other. We sat on his couch. First of all, I went to Broadmoor all by myself, not knowing him, and I look back, I'm like, what was I thinking? First of all, I didn't know what Broadmoor was.
Say that's your first, I went to Broadmoor.
And I was this little freshman who had no idea what Broadmoor was, so I went there all by myself, and I'm like, I look back, I'm like, I could have been killed or something. Like, what was I doing? But it was the best mistake I ever made.
called a mistake.
Mistake of going to Missouri.
Very good way to
Mistake of going to Broadmoor. No, but
called a
I look
mistake.
back and it was a weird decision I made, but I think my gut must have told me I needed to go. But we sat there, watched a movie, maybe said 3 words to each other, and I left. And
That's why you hear it at the very beginning of my vows. It said it was awkward,
we didn't really
and
say
it was.
anything.
No, your first date, you don't take somebody to a movie because you don't talk. You're
We
supposed to.
sat in his
It was
apartment.
in my apartment.
We watched
weird.
a Netflix movie. Not Netflix. There was I don't even know if
I think Netflix was a thing.
Yeah, we watched a Redbox
We're not
movie. I don't know.
You are, because Netflix, 2011,
5.5 years
2000.
ago.
That was the era of Redbox.
5.5 years ago.
DVDs were still.
I know.
Yeah.
They
You
were.
win.
Okay.
Then just kept working for us, and we kept talking and
I just when we first started dating and kind of doing things, I kind of tried to push her to her limits to see like what she would put up with, and fishing was kind of one of them. I would take her to Smithville, and I would catch more fish than her. She would get annoyed. She got poison ivy really bad once.
so this is when they made it to regionals. We went fishing, and this was up in Minnesota. We were in Mankato, and we went fishing like a couple days before they went up, and I had to pee really bad, and I'm not afraid to go pee in the wilderness, so I pulled my pants up, and there was a leaf there. I was like, oh, it's just a leaf, and we were in Mankato. I was like, oh my God, I'm hurting so bad. Just my
You didn't use the leaf.
no,
Okay.
it came up with my pants.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it came up with my pants, and the next thing I know, I'm in Mankato, and I'm having to go to like an urgent care to get like some cream, because on my leg, like right, it was all over down here. I got poison ivy so bad, and I just couldn't. I was like, I'm trying to enjoy baseball, and I'm like sitting here in agony, but
Where did you go?
the things I put up with to support this dude.
Okay, so at what point in the relationship did you think we would be standing here today talking about your relationship at your wedding?
Go ahead. I hear what you say first.
I'm just trying to remember all 5.5 years ago when we first started talking. I think when he came up to meet my family for the first time and spent time with my family, and I saw how well he got along with them, and I was like, this could, I mean, we weren't even officially dating at this time, and he came up and spent the weekend with us, and that's when I knew, I was like, if he will come up and spend the weekend with my family and us, and he got along so well with him. It's like, I think this is it.
Yeah, I think it's. She was a really good student, and the fact that she missed one class.
I have never skipped a class in my
was
life.
it one or two classes the entire time you were at Missouri Western? And
I
it was
missed
to
one
watch
class.
me pitch at
Northwest
Missouri State.
And this was before we were, I think,
And
officially
this
dating
is before we knew.
too. This is my freshman, yeah.
Yeah, this is the fact that she was willing to skip school, which she loved. Well, she didn't love, but she was a really good student. But the fact that she was willing to miss a class and just to maybe watch me win.
Let's be real. He is a winner. He won, so we're good. Yeah. I wouldn't miss him not win.
I knew that she was the one.
Why are you guys good together, in your opinion? You ever like sat down and kind of?
We're both.
We're very alike, but we're very different as well. Like he's a morning person, I'm a night person, but we make that work.
We're both competitive, but she knows that I'm more competitive.
Oh, I'm more competitive, and I'm also a very sore loser. But I think I think the thing that got us together initially was being athletes. We lived the same lifestyle. We knew how busy we each other were, but we still made time for each other. But that's how we are now. I work nights. So we don't see each other all the time, but when we do see each other, we make the most of it. So
yeah, we have plenty of space from each other, but when we're together, we make the most of it.
You guys ever take a break? No.
Did we ever take a break?
Break up?
No.
No fighting to the point where it was.
Mm-mm.
To this day, we really haven't had a fight.
We have had the peddly arguments and just but we've never actually fought and never been mad at each other.
No
I mean, we'll
fist
get
fights.
annoyed with each other, but what couple doesn't? But we've never had a fight. We've never even been on the verge of ever thinking I needed to break up with him. Or
Most of the fights happen during hunting season.
there are no fights.
I'll let it be known.
Serious question.
Mm-hmm.
How important is family? Because you mentioned your mom. You come up here and live with them before she's even here. That takes a different type of breed to be able to do that. For the family to be supportive of that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't put into words my gratitude for what my parents have done, what her parents did for me.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they let pretty much a complete stranger live in their basement
He
for
wasn't a stranger yet.
a year and a half. It's incredible. But like Tim said in his speech, it allowed me to really express who I am to them. I mean, not that I hid anything from them from the beginning, but the fact that they opened their doors to me with open arms, I can't express enough.
They have done so much for us. They let us live there. They helped us move to Texas. They helped us with this wedding. I mean, I don't feel like we can ever repay them for everything they've done for us. They've given us the life that we have today. Really.
Came back and helped him with the hurricane. The tornado. Sorry, we're in a hurricane.
And we were luckily, I'm so thankful we were in town for this. Luckily we weren't home. Brandon was begging to go to this one restaurant in Omaha, and we all left and went there.
I
and came
wasn't
back.
begging. I was complaining because I was hungry.
Okay. So we all went to
So
dinner.
I blame the whole situation. Well, I don't blame.
We were out of the house because he was begging to go eat.
I take credit for us.
And my
not
mom
being
says so
home,
too.
'cause
She's like, thank God
was
Brandon
complaining.
wanted to go eat at this restaurant, because we came home and, I mean, words won't ever be able to describe how scary that was, how shaken we were. But if we were in Texas, I don't know what we'd have been doing. I mean, I would have probably driven up there.
We would have been on the next flight out for sure.
And then just the fact that my mom went to the hospital 3 days after and stayed there for 3.5, 4 days, like that, just like I think they went through the ringer there, and I'm just glad we were able to help them, because I mean, I still don't feel like we can repay them after everything.
Even what we did to help them clean up
It's piddly compared to what they've done for us.
Let me ask you this: what's different now? Like, is this how are things going to be different?
She can't break up with me. There's a legal process now.
It's very legal. I really, honestly, the only thing that's different are the extra rings on our fingers. We've lived together for, I think, since my senior year of college, and then he went and lived with my parents. I mean, we've lived with each other for 2.5 years. I already say we were a old married couple, but I really don't think anything's gonna be different. I think everyone's probably gonna be asking us when we're gonna be having babies and stuff, but
Not for a
that's
while.
to be determined.
Don't
So.
ask.
Missouri Western has shaped us as a couple. It's shaped us as a people individually. I mean, I have become the best nurse I can possibly be because of Missouri Western, and I have become the best person I can be because of Missouri Western soccer. I couldn't imagine going anywhere else, doing anything else. That school has really just been a blessing in our lives.
I really don't know what I could add to it.
But baseball.
I mean, I've learned brotherhood. You come to Missouri Western. It's not just an education. I mean, education is first, but you get so much more than that playing sports. You get the people that you're involved with. They become like brothers. I have multiple of them here tonight to celebrate our special night. Some of whom are in my wedding party. They become part
Lifelong
of your.
friends.
They become part
They're
of your, part of
they're
your
family. They're family. Missouri Western has been our family, and without it, we wouldn't be standing here today.
That's it.